Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Taylor will get revenge, according to Brooke Logan. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan will be grieving by the end of the week on the CBS serial Opera. Imagine helping your man regain his business by betraying your own daughter, just to discover him having sex with his ex-wife. You know what's going to happen when Brooke finds out about Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes' tryst. Here are this week's events on B&B. Be prepared for spoilers. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes cross a line. The conflict between Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan over Ridge Forrester has been present on The Bold and the Beautiful for decades. We all knew it was inevitable that Taylor and Ridge would fall in love when she returned in 2024 and was given a broken heart syndrome diagnosis. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Brooke Logan says he will get back at Taylor. The consequences of allowing your boyfriend to clear his chakras with his ex will be revealed to Brooke this week, the hard way. To be fair, Ridge only had an affair with Taylor because he believed Brooke had deceived him. I'm sorry. Although Brooke and Taylor have become less combative with time, fans are likely to witness a classic catfight. Taylor Hayes will have a big target on her back since Brooke has a tendency to blame the women Ridge sleeps with rather than him. Brooke would rake Taylor's name over the coals for sleeping with a taken man, even if the shoe has been on the other foot many times. Ridge was more than prepared to defend Taylor. Brooke Logan gets even in B&B spoilers. With a woman who simply had a failing heart, what can Brooke do to get revenge? Well, you might not be able to slam food in her face. Brooke has the ability to take Taylor to task and ensure that her daughter Steffy Forrester never regains her position at Forrester Creations. While she is in charge, she might even go so far as to purposefully ruin Ridge and Steffy's business. Do you believe Brooke will exact revenge on cheating Ridge using her newfound authority? Is it appropriate for Taylor to sleep with one eye open? Forrester Steffy strikes back. Tuesday, January 7, 2025, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful hint at Steffy's determination to fight to the end. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Steffy has a covert scheme to reclaim Forrester Creations. Hope Logan, or any Logan for that matter, will not prevail in this conflict, according to Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Rather, she has devised her own strategy to reclaim Forrester from Carter Walton and Hope. Ridge Forrester and Steffy don't care that Brooke Logan already had a strategy that she was going to implement from the inside out. As the new CEO, she intended to use her influence, and a little bit of logic, to persuade Carter and Hope to take the mature and moral course of action and simply create a new LLC in order to reclaim the business. Steffy believes her approach will work better, and Ridge and Steffy no longer trust Brooke. With those Logans in charge, she is not going to let her grandfather's business fail. As usual, Steffy thinks she knows best, but she has the potential to make matters much worse. That's usually the situation when Steffy loses control. A new start for FC. Hope and Carter, meantime, are certain that they know the greatest way to move Forrester Creations forward, and it's not simply hope for the future. Hope and Carter are prepared to launch new collections, including one from Daphne Rose, at the fashion house. Will Carter and Hope take a chance when Daphne makes her pitch on Tuesday? Or will Brooke, even better? Brooke's approval of Fanny Grayson's new fragrance is a CEO move. Although Brooke isn't very interested in becoming the CEO of Forrester, she decides she might as well make the most of the situation since Ridge will ignore her and go straight back to Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. Without Steffy and Ridge preventing her from succeeding, perhaps she can help FC achieve greater things. She had previously done it with belief. Brad Bell hints to Steffy's strategic attempt to discredit Carter. According to spoilers and updates for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester has devised a covert scheme to take back control of the family business. Brad Bell, the lead writer and executive producer, just gave some very significant clues about the storylines and plots that will be featured in 2025. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton's end is just getting started. Because Steffy, the former co-CEO, had been planning this move for a while, Bell hinted to an exciting turn in the demise of Forrester Creations. Belle told TV Insider that viewers can anticipate a cacophony of intense loves and unrelenting drama. The imminent coup at Forrester Creations, which is expected to come to a dramatic conclusion, is at the center of this chaos. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful: Brad Bell gives away Steffy's calculated attempt to undermine Carter. Although Carter is adamant about standing by the Logans, Ridge Forrester and Eric Forrester, played by John McCook, are not willing to work with him in these situations. The idea of having their family company taken away from them causes them great anxiety. Zen's caught in the middle: B&B spoilers. Zend Forrester Dominguez was caught in the middle of the Logan-Forrester feud and had to make the difficult choice to join forces with Forrester Creations. He received support from Eric, Ridge, and Steffy, who urged him to stick with the squad. After all, he is an invaluable asset that can guarantee the company's survival and offer vital insights. However, there is another player working behind the scenes, lurking in the shadows. This plot also promises to reveal a big secret and an unexpected twist. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful: An alluring corporate spy. The news that Muriel Hilaire would be joining the B&B cast on Tuesday, January 7th, was announced in December. She will play the role of Daphne Rose, a French woman sent to help create Forrester's next perfume, but she's not simply good at making beautiful fragrances. She's a plant by Steffy to really undermine Carter and to dismantle this current situation where he, Hope, and Brooke are in charge, Belle said in an interview with TV Insider. Will Daphne's alluring beauty and charm be sufficient to persuade Carter to use her interesting techniques to return Forrester Creations to its rightful owner? In addition to thwarting Carter's goals, Steffy might also be trouble for Cope. Steffy's plan might go in a lot of different directions. Because of her steadfast drive, fierce passion, and everlasting love for Ridge Forrester, Brooke Logan has always been a strong presence in the world of The Bold and the Beautiful. Because of their divergent perspectives on ambition, loyalty, and family, as well as their mutual love for Ridge, her rivalry with Taylor Hayes has grown over the years to become one of the most famous rivalries in soap opera history. However, after a string of incidents that drive Taylor to her breaking point, Brooke swears vengeance on her, raising the stakes higher than before. In a stunning turn of circumstances, Brooke finds herself fighting not only for Ridge's affection but also to regain her pride and establish herself as a formidable opponent. Ridge's choice to reconnect with Taylor marks the start of the most recent chapter in the Brooke-Taylor story. Ridge has been hesitant to totally commit to either of the two women for months. Believing in their destiny, Brooke has put up a valiant effort to keep Ridge by her side. But Ridge's lingering affections for her and Taylor's strategic actions have tipped the scales. When Brooke finds out that Taylor has not only returned to Ridge's life but has also used circumstances to present Brooke in a bad light, her anguish reaches its climax. Taylor's efforts to bring their parents back together have been fueled by the unwavering support of Steffy and Thomas. Brooke feels betrayed, surrounded, and besieged, especially as Ridge starts to doubt her allegiance. The Logan matriarch decides she will no longer play the victim while Taylor presents herself as Brooke's moral substitute. Rather, Brooke chooses to fight back using every tool at her disposal, promising to reveal Taylor's shortcomings and take back her place as Ridge's true love. Brooke carefully evaluates Taylor's weaknesses before starting his retribution quest. Although Taylor has always portrayed herself as the Forrester family's moral compass, Brooke is aware that her adversary is far from flawless. Brooke starts looking into Taylor's past in an effort to uncover any secrets that can damage her reputation and the impeccable image she has built. Brooke is determined to get the leverage she requires, regardless of Taylor's past relationships, professional blunders, or vulnerable moments. Meanwhile, Brooke gathers allies by using her ties in the fashion industry and the Forrester family. She appeals to Eric Forrester by bringing up their shared past and the innumerable times she has supported him through difficult family situations. She also makes contact with Hope and Liam, urging them to support her and stressing the value of upholding their family's heritage. As Brooke gradually assembles a coalition of allies who share her suspicion of Taylor and her determination to bring the Forrester dynasty back into balance, her charm and tenacity start to pay off. Brooke and Taylor have a string of heated arguments that cover every possible ground as tensions rise. As each lady defends her behavior and questions the other's moral character, their conversations are rife with acerbic language, unsaid realities, and intense passion. Taylor responds by pointing out Brooke's history of snap judgments and betrayals, while Brooke accuses Taylor of taking advantage of Ridge's weaknesses and using their kids as puppets in her scheme. The two women fight during high-profile events at Forrester Creations, demonstrating how their antagonism extends into the public and professional domains. Taylor's poise and emotional intelligence put her one step ahead of Brooke, who is a formidable opponent due to her sharp wit and unapologetic manner. From Ridge and Steffy to the media and the staff at Forrester, their fight turns into a spectacle that enthralls everyone in their vicinity. Brooke suffers the emotional consequences of her acts as a result of her quest for vengeance. As her fixation with Taylor consumes her, she starts to have difficult relationships with Ridge, Hope, and even her sisters. Torn between the two women, Ridge begs Brooke to put aside her grudge and concentrate on mending their relationship. But Brooke is unwavering in her conviction that the only way to ensure Taylor's future with Ridge is to reveal her actual character. As she considers her own errors and fears, Brooke's fragility starts to emerge. She wonders if her actions are motivated by a deeper fear of losing the life she has created or just a desire for justice. These reflective moments give Brooke's character more nuance and serve as a reminder to viewers that even the most resilient people struggle and have doubts. Despite being aware of Brooke's intentions, Taylor is not giving up. With the help of Steffy and Thomas, she starts her own counteroffensive. Together, they seek to emphasize Brooke's past of strife and instability while reaffirming Ridge's faith in Taylor. Additionally, Brooke is explicitly challenged by Taylor to put aside their competition and concentrate on what really counts, the welfare of their families. Taylor's attempts are not without errors, though. Sometimes she loses control of her anger and fury, which leaves her vulnerable and easy for Brooke to take advantage of. As Taylor manages the difficulties of her relationship with Ridge and her continuous conflict with Brooke, her steadfast dedication to her values is put to the test. At a crucial family get-together at the Forrester estate, the tension between Brooke and Taylor erupts. As long-standing grievances and unsolved tensions surface, what starts out as an attempt to celebrate unity swiftly turns into anarchy. Ridge is forced to take a side when Brooke challenges her opponent in front of the whole family while carrying incriminating proof regarding Taylor's history. The confrontation, which is full of tears, accusations, and startling discoveries, is a masterwork of soap opera drama. Taylor's fortitude and poise under duress contrast with Brooke's audacity and resolve, resulting in a stirring and unforgettable moment that leaves the Forrester family in shock. The repercussions of Brooke's actions become evident as time goes on. She may have been successful in pointing out Taylor's shortcomings, but the consequences make her wonder if getting even was worth the price. In the midst of the confusion, Ridge finds it difficult to decide what to do with his life and to reconcile his affections for both ladies. The road is far from done for Brooke. Although her rivalry with Taylor has given her newfound tenacity, it has also made her face her own inadequacies and reevaluate her priorities. It will be interesting to see if she comes out stronger or more alone, but one thing is for sure, Brooke Logan will not blend in with the background. The competition between Brooke and Taylor is far from done, as their conflict continues to influence the lives of those in their immediate vicinity. For weeks to come, the repercussions of their conflict will be seen in everything from Ridge's emotional anguish to Steffy and Thomas's attempts to keep their family safe. Fans can anticipate more surprises and memorable moments in the ongoing drama of The Bold and the Beautiful as Brooke makes a commitment to recapture her happiness and show her value. The drama on The Bold and the Beautiful hits new heights in the week starting Monday, January 6th, as the new year picks up steam. The lives of the Forresters, Logans, and Spencers are in danger of unraveling in ways they never could have predicted as old scars reappear, alliances change, and secrets are revealed. Fans of the long-running soap opera can expect an emotional roller coaster this week, filled with both tender moments of vulnerability and dramatic clashes. Some of the most adored and contentious characters on the show are at the heart of the mayhem, and their decisions will influence the coming weeks and months. Here's a closer look at the shocking revelations that will keep viewers enthralled all week. Ridge Forrester is at a crossroads at the start of the week, caught between his deep love for Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes' allure. Ridge has been struggling with his emotions for months, but Monday is a turning moment in his life because he receives an ultimatum that makes him reconsider his allegiance. Taylor isn't giving up either, but Brooke, who is always willing to battle for their destiny, puts her heart on the line. Ridge is clearly conflicted after hearing both women's strong points, and a choice that could permanently change the dynamics of the family is set in motion. Hope Logan, meanwhile, is totally committed to bringing her fashion brand, Hope for the Future, back to life, but her personal life is once again taking precedence over her career goals. When Thomas Forrester gives unwanted advice, tensions with him re-emerge, leading to a heated argument that makes Hope wonder about his intentions. Thomas, however, maintains his conviction that his relationship with Hope is far from gone, raising the possibility of a return to his fixation. Steffy Forrester makes audacious moves to regain her power at Forrester Creations on Tuesday. Following months of feeling marginalized by Hope and Ridge's choices, Steffy comes up with a calculated plan to regain control of the family business. Everyone is taken aback by her behavior, but Carter Walton and Eric Forrester are especially concerned about whether Steffy's ambition is going too far. Liam Spencer gets dragged back into Steffy's sphere of influence amid the business drama. Liam's friendship with Hope is complicated by his residual love for Steffy, but they grow closer because of their mutual worry for Kelly. The delicate equilibrium between the Spencer and Logan families is in danger as it becomes evident that unresolved feelings could rekindle old fires as sparks fly between the ex-lovers. Bill Spencer takes a decision in the middle of the week that shakes his family and the town, making him the talk of Los Angeles. Bill recently got Luna Nozawa out of jail, but his motivations are still a mystery. These motivations are revealed on Wednesday in a way that leaves Wyatt Spencer, Brooke, and Katie Logan in shock. In a heated altercation, Katie confronts Bill, accusing him of endangering their family and demanding answers regarding his behavior. Unusually weak, Bill argues for his decisions but withholds the whole scope of his scheme, making Katie wonder if she can trust him. As she tries to adjust to her newfound independence and negotiate the perilous seas of Spencer family dynamics, Luna herself finds herself at the center of attention. The long-awaited encounter between Brooke and Taylor, whose long-simmering hostility erupts, occurs in Thursday's episode. As both ladies reveal their disappointments, anxieties, and insecurities, what starts off as a polite talk swiftly turns into a heated argument. Taylor responds by pointing out Brooke's past betrayals and dubious choices in response to Brooke's accusations that she is controlling Ridge and using their kids as pawns. With both actresses giving strong performances that convey the range of their characters' emotions, the meeting is a masterwork of soap opera drama. By the episode's conclusion, it is evident that their rivalry is far from finished because unresolved tensions will likely lead to more disputes in the future. Zend Forrester Dominguez unexpectedly confesses his emotions to Paris Buckingham, placing her at the heart of a romantic quandary. Paris is faced with a difficult choice that could affect both her personal and professional lives as she struggles to balance her allegiance to the Forrester family with her own aspirations. A string of shocking disclosures at the end of the week set the setup for much more drama. After attempting to repair his reputation, Justin Barber is enticed by an offer that can jeopardize his efforts. Justin's activities threaten to rekindle old rivalries and put him at odds with his allies at Forrester Creations as he struggles with the moral ramifications of his decisions. Meanwhile, the Forrester family is in disarray after a startling secret is revealed. The established dynamics are upended and her genuine intentions are called into question when Poppy, a newcomer with a mystery past, reveals a link to one of the most prominent characters on the show. Zend, Paris, and even Ridge are affected by the news, and their response suggests that there are more nuanced aspects to the drama that is developing. The program examines love, loyalty, and the fallout from previous deeds throughout the week. Every character struggles with the consequences of their choices, whether it's Bill's enigmatic intentions, Steffy's pursuit of power, or Ridge's conflict between Brooke and Taylor. Viewers are drawn into the characters' travels by the way personal and professional difficulties interact to highlight how intricate their relationships are. As always, the show strikes a balance between delicate moments and dramatic moments, providing a blend of romance, intrigue, and heartbreak that has come to define it. As unsolved tensions and fresh revelations promise to keep fans interested for weeks to come, the events of the week also set the groundwork for future stories. Everything that fans have come to love about The Bold and the Beautiful is present in the week starting Monday, January 6th, intense conflicts, unexpected turns, and emotionally stirring moments. The characters must negotiate a minefield of emotions and choices that will affect their futures as the stakes are higher than ever. Viewers are left with intriguing questions as the week comes to an end. Will Ridge ultimately decide between Brooke and Taylor? Will Steffy be able to use her gift without upsetting her family? What is Bill really trying to achieve with Luna? How will the delicate balance of ties among the Forrester, Spencer, and Logan clans be affected by the disclosures regarding Poppy and Justin? There is no doubt that the Bold and the Beautiful will always provide the drama, passion, and intrigue that have established it as a mainstay of daytime television. As the week progresses and presents their favorite characters with fresh obstacles, surprises, and life-changing experiences, fans won't want to miss a second of the excitement. The growing tensions between Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester finally explode in a passionate and emotionally intense moment that will go down as one of the most dramatic confrontations in the Bold and the Beautiful history. A furious argument turns into a violent altercation that ends with Brooke startling Ridge with a slap across the face. More than just a physical display of rage, this act of unbridled emotion captures years of betrayal, heartache, and unsolved tensions between these two legendary characters. There have always been intense highs and heartbreaking lows in Brooke and Ridge's relationship. The two have frequently found themselves on opposing sides of loyalty and trust, despite their common past and strong bond. Ridge's vacillating between Brooke and Taylor Hayes, his ex-wife and the mother of his children, has caused tension in their marriage for months. Although Brooke has put in a lot of effort to establish herself as Ridge's one true love, his incapacity to give her his whole attention has cost him. Ridge's most recent behavior sets up the altercation that results in the smack. Ridge's actions make Brooke feel alone and deceived, whether it's his choice to rely on Taylor in a time of need or his failure to stand up for Brooke when his family accuses him. She confronts him and demands accountability and answers, but Ridge's lack of response only makes her angrier. The altercation occurs in Brooke's house, which has seen many significant events in their turbulent relationship. Ridge shows they're pretending to clear the air, but as soon as Brooke challenges his commitment, his tone turns defensive. Brooke starts, "You say you love me, Ridge," her voice shaking with emotion. "However, you always leave me when I need you to support me." You sprint over to Taylor. "You made it seem like I was the issue." Ridge tries to deflect, clearly uncomfortable. "This isn't about picking sides, Brooke. I have been making an effort to maintain harmony." Calm, with her eyes flaming, Brooke fires back. "You call it peace when you allow Taylor to be the victim and your family to attack me while I'm left to pick up the pieces? Ridge, I've stood up for us, but I can't do it by myself any longer." Ridge accuses Brooke of being overly self-centered, which rekindles previous scars and insecurities and intensifies the dispute. He implies that he has found it challenging to completely trust her because of her past impetuous choices and betrayals. With a raised voice, Brooke yells, "That's rich, coming from you. You've been alternating between Taylor and me your entire life as if we were prizes. Do you desire loyalty? Then perhaps you ought to begin displaying some yourself." Brooke's emotions reach a breaking point as Ridge tries to leave, muttering something about needing time to ponder. Years of repressed anger and heartache are physically expressed in the quick and forceful slap. "Ridge, you have no right to leave me," Brooke's voice cracks as she yells. "Not after all that we've endured. This is not all that you owe me." Ridge is left dazed by the slap, his face showing a mix of amazement and pain. The room becomes quiet for a while as the tension of the moment looms large between them. When Brooke realizes what she has done, her hand trembles a little, but her determination is unwavering. With a gentle yet forceful tone, she states, "You no longer get to treat me like this. I'm tired of waiting for you to realize that I deserve better." The slap is a pivotal moment in both Brooke and Ridge's personal storylines and their relationship. It's a moment of empowerment for Brooke, a statement that she will no longer let herself fall victim to the never-ending cycle of misery that Ridge's uncertainty has fueled. Her behavior indicates a change in her priorities as she starts to put more emphasis on her own contentment and value. The smack serves as a wake-up call for Ridge. He has always struggled with his love for Taylor and Brooke, but the confrontation makes him face the repercussions of his behavior. Ridge is forced to struggle with the knowledge that the lady he claims to love has suffered irreversible harm as a result of his inability to make a decision. The Forrester, Logan, and Spencer families experience shockwaves when word of the altercation spreads. The encounter surprises and emboldens Taylor, who sees it as a sign that Ridge might finally let Brooke go. Liam Spencer and Hope Logan, meantime, show concern for Brooke and advise her to put more effort into her own health than into defending a man who isn't able to commit. Even Eric Forrester, who is always the voice of reason, admits that Brooke and Ridge's relationship might have reached a breaking point and attempts to mediate it. However, Steffy Forrester views the aftermath as a chance to fortify her family's relationship with Ridge and permanently remove Brooke from their life. For everyone concerned, the consequences of the slap are expected to be profound. By refusing to back down, Brooke opens the door to a new chapter in her life, one in which she puts herself above her complex relationship with Ridge. Brooke is starting to reevaluate her role in the bold and the beautiful universe, and this newfound freedom may result in unanticipated chances and partnerships. For Ridge, the future is less certain. As he comes to terms with the fact that his actions have caused him to alienate both Brooke and Taylor in various ways, his battle to make amends is probably going to get more intense. It will be interesting to see if he decides to fight for Brooke, go back to Taylor, or go on a quest for self-awareness. The Forrester family dynamic's future is also called into question by the smack. The family must manage the aftermath while preserving their personal and professional ties, as tensions are high and loyalties are split. The drama is expected to keep viewers on the edge of their seats as usual, curious to see how these adored characters would handle the most recent tumultuous moments in their lives. More than just a dramatic moment, Brooke's slap represents her tenacity and will to end a destructive cycle. It's a turning point in her relationship with Ridge and a defining moment for her character. One thing is certain: as the dust settles, this showdown will have a lasting impact on everyone involved, changing their lives and paving the way for much more drama in the weeks ahead. As the aftermath develops, the bold and the beautiful fans won't want to miss a second.